There we go. This is the clip. Pirate Software and Yamato get 2 players killed in hardcore WoW. Although Yamato, I would argue, did not get people killed. He was trying to save lives. This is Pirate Software down here. This is Yamato. And Yamato, you can see in this clip that basically he gets more and more frustrated with Pirate Software because Pirate's being a dick and playing poorly. And you're going to be able to see that as the clip goes on.
God damn
Run,
it.
run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
Okay. Real quick, some context. They're playing a really, really difficult dungeon. And what they just did is they accidentally pulled the boss in when they weren't trying to. The druid accidentally took the boss. So now they have all these enemies and the boss coming towards them. This is hardcore. Like, if they die, they die. So anyway, that's the context.
Damn
Run,
it.
run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
I can target them, yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive. Yeah, target dummy. Kill the massives.
No.
Also, are you fine? Any grenades,
I got last
anything?
stand.
I'm going to go through
Heal him.
do a
Yeah,
frame by
just heal me.
frame.
Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot. Yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am I walking? Look
This
at
is
my mana.
savageable. Come
Innervate
on,
you?
man.
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innervate.
Innervate the
Use
healer.
Nova, bro.
Kill the
Come on.
mastiffs. We got
Big
this.
heal.
In the sense of
War stomping?
There's so
Do you
much
see my
going on.
mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
pulled
on
another
the way,
pass.
more on the
Run
way.
now.
Ugh,
The mastiffs
there's
can be
so
ice
much
novas.
going on.
Dead, I'm dead.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara?
No.
Okay, get out.
Run.
Oh my god.
Evocations on cooldown, man.
I can taunt last
How much mana is...
Roach
is
Pirate,
ice
someone's
Nova?
saying it right
There's
then
no
and
miss
there.
that much mana.
You have a boss in
Just
you.
run,
You called
fuck
run.
them.
Getting slowed.
Fuck. Wait.
Anything for me?
I-
Pirate,
It's
someone's
not being-
ball line
I
locked
don't
in.
think-
This is all live,
I
by the
cannot.
way.
I cannot stun him. Also,
No,
are you
just
good?
run. Just run out.
Are you good? Also,
boss.
Mods
Hey,
were
not
fed
Boom.
$1.76.
Do you see that? Dead and dead. 2 people just died. That's level 60 characters. Dead. That is such a big deal. That should not be happening. Ugh. Okay. So then they start arguing. And basically they argue. Blah, blah, blah. They argue for like 5 minutes over who's at fault here. Blah, blah, blah. And a lot happens in this 30-second clip. So now we're going to watch it. But I'm going to break down what's actually going on. Okay, so first... Here's Gordok. This is the boss, like I said. They accidentally pull the boss, and they have all the regular enemies. Normally, you kill all the regular enemies, then you recover your health, then you get just the boss. So they're in way over their heads by accidentally doing this. So you're going to hear right at the beginning, the shot caller says run.
Boss is coming too. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God damn
run,
it.
run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
You hear that? Run. Okay? So he says right away, the shot caller, the tank says run.
I can target them, yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive. Yeah, target dummy.
Okay. So they're all running, but you see they're kind of in a group. What's different about his character, Pirate's character down here, is that he can do something called blink. So he has really good mobility. So he's coming out here, and he blinks away from the group. So because he can go faster than others, which is good and bad. But he's running right now, and they're all kind of staying in a group. He blinks forward.
Kill the massives.
No.
Now,
Also,
he turns around. He turns around here. He sees they're grouped here. He sees the bosses right here. So what he's going to do is he's going to try to do a blizzard spell. You can see right here, he has 1,400 mana left. Now this one right here is actually a joke. He keeps that over, as like an image over his stream. So it always says 1. It's a joke. But he has just a little bit of mana left, so he's going to cast Blizzard. And what Blizzard does is it slows down enemies. So he's going to attempt to save people's lives here. You're going to see that he's going to cast it and then cancel it right away. Because basically what he does is he casts it and then he misses. Now, when you cast Blizzard, you can't move, and you don't get your mana back if you cancel it. So he probably should have kept it going, but he panics when he misses, cancels it, and then starts running again. So at this point, he is trying, but he fucks up. Casts the Blizzard,
grenades,
got last
anything.
stand.
he misses,
You
he
can
runs.
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Okay. Now at this point, you can see the rest. Nobody else is going around the corner here. Nobody else. Everyone is staying together and yelling out shots. Pyro does not said a word. He's not participating. All these people are grouped up here. He's running around the corner.
B, just run.
I can help lot. Yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
There you go. So he says, Pirate, why are you walking? And then Pirate blinks away even further. So he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come help us.
Talking about why am I walking?
This
Look at
is
my mana.
savageable. Come on.
Pirate says, look, what do you mean, why am I walking? Look at my mana. This is when this is the really, really pivotal moment. I think that literally these two sentences are the reason this whole drama is happening. He says, why the fuck are you walking away? And Pirate says, what do you mean why am I walking away? Look at my mana. The thing is that Pirate here is kind of known as like a know-it-all, or someone who really has a problem admitting when they're not right. Like, he comes across as a person who always needs to be right. And it's really difficult because right now he's being challenged by this guy. He's saying, why are you running away? And Pirate's immediate reaction is not to say, you know what, I'm sorry, I probably should come back and help. He just doesn't have that button in his brain. He goes, you know what? No, you're the idiot. What do you mean, why am I walking away? I don't have any mana. That kind of seems okay on the surface, but here's the problem with that. He has 2 items right here. These 2 items, you click those items, those are immediate, they're reusable items that give you mana back, and they're for emergency situations. And he has 2 of them. All he has to do is click one or both of them, get his mana back, and all of a sudden, he can help everybody out. On top of that, not only does he have these 2 emergency items for mana that he refuses to click, and he knows to click them. They're there on his toolbar for a reason. He knows why they're there. Not only that, but any good player knows that you can cast, like the Blizzard spell that he cast, you can cast that at level 1 instead of at the highest level, and it costs basically no mana, and it still slows down enemies. So while it doesn't do any damage, it still slows down enemies. So every good mage player has, you can see not 1, but 2 blizzards. And those will, you can see he has multiples of different spells because you have different casting levels of the spell. And those level 1s, you can cast for basically free in order to slow down enemies and potentially save lives. Literally save the lives of your teammates. So not only does he have these 2 items to increase his mana, but even if he didn't, he could still go back in there and cast low-level spells to help them out.
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innervate.
Innervate the
Nova,
healer.
bro,
Kill the
come on.
mastiffs. We got
He
this.
heals.
In the sense of
War something?
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
So again, he doubles down. He doubles down. Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you? He's basically, at this point, like, doubled down on his argument. He's in too deep. He can't admit he's wrong now, because that would make him look stupid, and looking stupid is a crime. In his head, it is, at least. For normal people, admitting we're wrong is a regular part of our lives. But for some reason, PirateSoftware can't do it. He just can't admit that he's wrong, and that he just keeps zeroing, like double downing, triple downing, quadruple downing on this bullshit now. He just can't say, I'm wrong.
Kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
pulled
on
another
the way,
pass.
more on the
Run
way.
now.
Okay, that's a really pivotal moment. I'm going to rewind a little bit, but you can actually, some people are arguing this. I don't know whether it's true or not, but you can see his cursor go down towards the item, almost click it, and then go away. That's sus. That is so sus. My intuition tells me that he's going to click this item to try to help, but then if he did click the item, he would get mana back, and then now he would be even more wrong. And so basically at this point, he's lying in order to make himself, in order to keep the story that he is trying to brew up, that he's out of mana and he can't help. He's in too deep on this kind of like story. And if he were to click this, he would now have to admit that, you know what, I played bad and I was wrong and I could have helped you and I knew it the whole time, but, you know, I just got defensive in the moment. Basically, he got defensive and now he's burying himself in this hole. And because of, I hate to be an armchair psychologist, but because of whatever, like, psychological issue he has with being wrong or admitting he's wrong or anything like that, I really feel like he's getting wrapped up in this moment because And it's not just this clip. If you watch any clip from him, he needs to know everything about everything. And I really like him because he's super smart. He has a lot of cool facts up his sleeve. He's very intelligent, he's very curious, and he loves sharing all of that. But he comes across as he knows everything about every situation. He knows everything about every video game. He knows everything about like literally any subject. He's an expert on it. You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, nobody's an expert on everything. And so he gets caught with his pants down in this situation where it's like, okay, clearly you can help, but he has to double, triple, quadruple, 5-tuple down. Anyway, I'm gonna rewind real quick so you guys can see when his mouse goes down to this, and you can make up your own mind.
Just kill the Mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
pulled
than
another
one
shot.
away,
First
more
run
away.
now.
Goes down, moves away. Did you see that?
The Mastiffs can be Ice Nova.
Did you see that? Now on top of that, you see this right here. What is he doing? He has a little bit of mana. He had like 700 or so. He just cast a defensive spell on himself right here. He's out of danger. All of them are behind this wall right here. The dungeon exit is over here in the bottom left. He literally zero danger. Zero danger. He's in no danger whatsoever. Like, we can't tell what amount of life he actually has, but I would guess he's near full health because he hasn't been a target. So he's now, why is he casting a shield on himself? A lot of people actually think that either he panicked and he's being an asshole by not spending that mana on his teammates, or he wants to drain his mana on purpose to again go towards that story he's fabricated of being out of mana, so therefore he can't help. If that's true, yikes.
Dead him, dead him, dead.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara?
No.
Now he says, now we're gonna wait. So the fact that he casts the shield and then he runs back in towards his teammate does, I think, give a little bit of credibility to him being like, okay, I'm going to cast the shield and at least go back and try to help a little bit. But as you can see,
Okay, get out,
one
get
person
out.
dies and he runs away again.
Run.
Just immediately runs away again.
Evocations on cooldown, man.
He says, evocation's on cooldown, man. What do you want me to do? Evocation's on cooldown. What about all the other spells that are level 1 that he could cast here for basically free? Look at this. This is live. This is not drama reaction. This is live. And this person right here says, Thor is always right. Yeah. He's being sarcastic. He's basically saying like, dude, can you for like a split second get your head out of your own ass and like listen to your teammates? People are fucking losing their level 60 characters. Can you stop for a second?
I can taunt last.
How much mana is
And
ice?
well.
boom. Right then and there, he hits the dungeon door, and the second you hit the dungeon door, you are safe. Because you load out of the instance, you're away from all the monsters. The second you hit, you're safe. He basically goes, double middle fingers, fuck all of you guys, I'm out. I'm out. He goes, I'm not going to hang back and try to help you guys out. Fuck you guys.
There's no that much mana.
You have a boss in you. You called run.
Getting slowed.
Fuck. Wait.
Anything for me?
Stop me. Oh,
I
no.
don't think I cannot stun him. Also,
No,
good.
just run out, run out.
Do you hear that? So he says, you had a boss on you, you called run, I ran. Okay? So that's why it's like 10%, 90%. There is that little bit of... when this drama first happened, it was like 50-50. With some people being like, well, the shot caller said run, he ran, case closed. But the other half saying, well, but he could have done more. But then as people analyzed this whole situation and kind of broke it down, that gap widened a lot to where there's now only a very small minority of people saying that Pirate's right in this situation. But Pirate's saying right here, he's reiterating, you had a boss on you. You had a boss that we were not supposed to be fighting, trailing you. You called a run, I ran. Okay? On paper, he's not wrong. But then when you look in the situation just a little bit further, you see that's a little bit too black and white for what the situation really is. Yamato, on the other hand, said I don't think Pirate could hear him because this is both their streams overlapped on each other. Yamato says, I can't stand him.
Are you good?
The
Also,
mods were fed $1.76.
Fuck!
2 people
They
down.
called
boss
run,
came up after,
I
like, the
ran,
Masters
and I was
2,
out of mana.
after we,
I don't know what the hell they were expecting, dude.
Oh yeah. See, again, he always has this like sarcastic tone. Like everyone else is so stupid except for him. Everyone else is so incompetent except for Pirate. Pirate knows everything about this game. Everyone else is so bad at it. It's this condescending attitude that is what people have a problem with. And I say this with a lot of love in my heart because I'm actually a really big fan of Thor and PirateSoftware. He's incredibly talented. He's incredibly smart. He has the coolest clips. Like the stuff he knows about, he knows a lot about. He's cool, man. I really like him. He has a good head on his shoulders, and he's really great in the hacking community. I mean, he's done a lot of cool stuff. I really do like him. But it's these situations that make him look like a bit of an asshole. It's like he's like, I don't know what you were expecting. Like they were expecting you to try to help and save lives, save your teammates, which you could have done.
Does not.
Look, I forgot. This just scrolled up and it said noob mage killed the group. So here's the thing about mages too. Mages are like the hero class. They're so much better than every other class in WoW Classic. And they have a lot of tools at their disposal to save lives. So if you play the mage, you're sort of expected to know your class well, and you're sort of expected to, save lives. And this guy, that's why this guy just said noob mage killed the group.
Any sense? No. They overpulled 2 polls and the ball.
I don't know if you guys can see this in chat, but someone just said level 1 blizzard ? Like, and because immediately, I mean, this just happened. People aren't even like, the drama has not even started. This happened 3 seconds ago, and immediately someone's in chat like, why didn't you try a level 1 blizzard? It costs no mana and slows down the enemies. Yikes.
Like,
Fuck.
no.
Oh, no.
And right now, everyone's in like shock because 2 level
I mean,
60s.
those regular ogres can still be polyed. We just had the boss and like 5 mastiffs and 2 ogres. We could have polyed 1 ogre, killed 1, and then.
Yeah, so he's saying poly, if you're not familiar with the game, mages have an ability called, oh god, what is it called? Poly. Oh god, I'm having a brain fart. It doesn't matter. Poly turns an enemy into a sheep, right? So he's saying, well, you could have turned one of the enemies into a sheep and then maybe, blizzed or something else the other enemy. Right here, a better mage would have saved them. Again. This guy's saying, it's underneath my camera. Let me move my camera real quick. This guy's saying right here, level 60 Frost Nova is 55 mana. At his lowest, he had 500 mana. Even all the way down there, you could have Frost Nova'd some enemies. I think it's a single target where you slow down 1 target. But then there's also, a Blizzard that slows down multiple targets. You could have cast at level 1. What are you doing?
Oh.
Yes, literally, just even an ice nova would have been enough.
You guys pulled that when I had.
You instantly ran out, bro. You instantly ran. You didn't even look
As much
back.
as you're angry right now, of course I ran.
I'm not angry at all.
You
I'm not angry at all.
overpulled 2 packs. You overpulled 2 packs and a boss. I had 1,400 mana left. I had to spend all of that mana to try and put it on Blizzard to save you guys in the first place.
See, he's running his fucking mouth like you overpulled. He's immediately doing every fucking thing. What about these 2 items down here, bro? You had emergency reserves of mana you didn't cast. And then he's saying, I need to put it all on a Blizzard to try to save you guys. 1, use the highest level Blizzard spell. Why? You should have used the lowest level. You could have done it over and over and over and over and over again for basically free. So what the fuck are you doing? He's talking out of his fucking ass.
Nothing left. You weren't paying attention to party resources. You overpulled, and you weren't paying attention to where the boss was. That's not on me.
That's the thing that PirateSoftware does. It's both his blessing and his curse. It's his double-edged sword. He talks with so much authority and so much confidence that it's like the Trump effect. It's like, he's a really good orator. He's a really good speaker. And so he talks with so much authority. At first you go, oh, he's right. Like he just said an argument really clearly, really succinctly, and with a lot of confidence. But then you start to pick it apart and you go, wait a second. None of this making any goddamn sense. What's happening here?
I saw the boss coming. I don't know if we could like move back faster, but yeah.
But there wasn't even like
Damn.
any like information. We are just yapping about useless stuff. Do you see my point?
I mean,
Yamato's kind of getting to the heart of it. He's like, you're not giving any information. We're just yapping about useless things. Like, he sees through the bullshit. You know, but then right away, look at this. You see that there's immediately, just in the screenshot, you see two of both groups are here, right? You see, boom, this guy's his own biggest fan. Not a fan of Pirate. Then you see someone say, he was just yapping whole raid and just left you guys in the dust. Not a big fan of Pirate, right? He was just talking the whole raid, and then the second some shit went down, he left you in the dust. But then on the other side, you see this. They called run. Assuming, you know, saying like, you're right to run. They called run. He said run, and you ran. Cut and dry, right? Not on Pirate. Do you see that? It's like right away you're seeing two different groups. Both saying, some saying, you play like shit, and others saying, this is your fucking fault. But as I said, as time went on, this 50-50 split really widened. Now a vast majority of people are not on Pirate's side, which was not helped by the fact that Pirate acted a fool after this. Not during this, because the thing is, if he would have just said, you know what, I fucked up. That's on me, guys. I fucked up. I could have played better. I didn't. I'm really sorry. You know? Well, shit happens, dude. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. I think a lot of people would have forgiven him. Almost everybody would have. It's just a mistake, man. It's just a video game. You made a mistake. Okay, good. But the fact that he immediately got defensive and doubled down afterwards, and then quadrupled down, 5-tupled, 6-tupled, 7-tupled, 8-tupled down after this whole thing, like in the days afterwards, and never once, even once said like, you know what, it was my fault. Not cool, dude.
yeah. But, I mean, I called the boss coming though, but at that point, maybe it was too late to move back.
Like, you're telling me like a rank 1 mage would not like at least to try Frost over there? Like you're not even like in danger.
Yeah. So Yamato's like, so you're telling me. And keep in mind, Yamato stayed with the group the whole time. So like, props. Yamato was the rogue. He could have left at any time. He could have done what he did. He could have done what PirateSoftware did. And he didn't do that. Yamato stayed with the group. So you can talk all day, but at the end of the day, Yamato, as the rogue, stayed with the group and tried to save lives, and he ran away. And what Yamato is saying, who doesn't even play mage, is he's saying, you're telling me you wouldn't even have done a rank 1 Frost Nova on a single enemy to try to slow them down? Not one measly spell on an enemy to try to save someone's life? Are you kidding me?
I'm
Can at
100%
least
in
try a
danger.
Frost Nova. Like,
100%.
No, you're not.
No, 100% in danger. When your shot color says run, it's time to run, you run.
And so now PirateSoftware is saying, he's trying to make the argument that I was in danger. I couldn't cast a level 1 spell. I was in danger. And Yamato was like, no, you're not. And he goes, no, I totally was. Because when the shot caller says run, you run. You skedaddle. You get out of there. The shot caller said it. He said run, so I ran. It's a little sad. It's a little sad because he's digging his own grave right now because he keeps just getting so defensive over the situation. He can no longer see clearly. Because at this point, that hole is so deep that when he just had a little bit on the top, that gives you an opportunity to hop out of that hole and say, you know what? I'm sorry. I fucked up. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I could have played better. I could have done this. Or right when it happened, instead of getting defensive, being like, ah, shit, you know what? I can do X, Y, and Z. Let me get back in there and help. Playing bad is not a crime. It's not a crime to play bad. It's also not a crime to do anything you did. These are not criminal allegations. These are bad player and asshole allegations. Yeah, we don't need to watch the whole thing because you basically get the gist of it. They go back and forth for a long time arguing over this. Pirate saying I'm right, Yamato saying you're a fucking bad player and an idiot. And the whole drama culminates with Pirate actually getting kicked out of this guild. And this is maybe the most famous guild in WoW right now. And he gets kicked out of this guild, OnlyFangs, which is a streamer-only guild. He gets kicked out, and then he quits WoW. He quits WoW Classic forever. That is the end of the drama. Real sad, man. It really did not have to end that way at all. At all. Such a bummer, dude. Such a bummer. Honestly, Pirate, you'll never watch this, but if you do, I've said it a few times here. I'm a big fan of yours. I think you're really smart, really creative. I really look up to you. I think you genuinely have a good heart. I love what you do with your animal rescue. I think your stories are cool. I think you have a really cool resume. Like, you have a lot to offer the world. But you need to learn how to say, I was wrong. You need to learn how to say that with your full fucking chest. Not couch it like, I played bad, so did everybody. No, fuck that. You need to learn how to say, I was wrong. You guys were right, and I was wrong. You really need to learn how to say that. That is such an important and valuable life skill. And you clearly were in this situation. You clearly were, buddy. So I wish the best for you. And I hope you can learn that skill so everyone can move on, everyone, including yourself. Because I think the way you took in this, the kind of the coward's way of quitting WoW Classic and just being like, no, I don't care about the game anymore. I'm not going to play. That's weak sauce, bro. You're better than that. You're better than that, You're better than that. Anyway, I wish the best for you and everybody.